Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. And Brad with StartWithStrongHeadlights.com, and we're going to be doing this camera here. So, hope you guys are doing great. I'm going to start with the 400. It's going to remove all this oxidation pretty quickly. I'll actually show you in real time how fast everything comes off at the 4. You can see it's pretty much all gone already. Very, very fast. It's all about knowing the starting grit. Now 600 could still remove it very quickly, but 400 is, that's that sweet spot. So, cool thing about this customer, and you're probably wondering why is he doing it in a parking lot. This actually happens pretty often. I get a lot of customers that call me from out of my area, up to an hour out, and sometimes we'll drive to them, you know, if they make it worth it for us. Usually I don't leave the county for less than $250 because I have to factor in how many jobs I can get done here compared to if I'm going out of the county. So this customer is roughly about, he's actually about an hour and 30 minutes away. And I told him, I was like, hey man, like, I can come to you, but it's really not going to be worth it. It's going to be like $300 because, I mean, that's a long haul. And this is a Camry. It's not like it's like a BMW. It's not like super worth it for him. And he's like, well, what if I come to you? And I was like, well, you know, you can. That's fine. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. So, as I said, I come here maybe once a month. Like I said, there's a lot of customers that still want to come here, still want to use the service, even if we're far out. And that right there, there's nothing that says you are like the top dog in the game. And I'm saying this humbly. There's nothing that says that you're doing a great job more than somebody willing to travel that distance, all because of your reviews. And with this specific customer, that's literally what he said. He's like, I looked at your website, I saw your work, I saw your reviews. Now I know where he's from. He's from a pretty popular city. And I know that there's other businesses that offer headlight restoration over there. So I know he had quite a few different options on people to go with. And he decided to go with the person that's about an hour and a half away from him. So it worked out. And the cool thing about it, it was him and his wife. And there's a Denny's right over there next door. I was like, well, if you want, you can go get breakfast. I'll have this thing done before you guys get back. As a matter of fact, I'll have it done before you even finish breakfast. So I said, if you want, just lock it up, and then I'll just send you an invoice once I'm done. Well, I'm on to the 600. I should have mentioned that. So I did the 400 to get rid of all the rough stuff, and now I'm doing 600 to prep the lens for the clear coat. Absolutely love doing these kinds of vehicles because they're just so easy. There's no major issues with it or nothing. Like, it's all just works with you. I often get asked what my favorite vehicle to do is, and it was the Honda Civic for the longest time, but there is one vehicle that is easier than a Honda Civic, and that is the Nissan Frontier. So let's talk about what I classify as easy. There's two factors in it. First factor is not 400, 600. The first factor is the prep work. How much tape am I using? With the Nissan Frontier, it's just a square little, it's like a rectangle little headlight. So you're using maybe 4 pieces of tape. So it's easy to prep, takes you, a minute to prep as far as like masking off goes. And then lastly, how easy is it to restore itself? So, and that is kind of like a manufacturer's kind of metric, because different manufacturers use different clear coats. Some of them are very difficult, some of them are very easy. And for the Nissan Frontier, you can legit do 600. You can just start with the 600 and you'll be good to go. So when I see a customer calling about a Nissan Frontier, I get pretty excited, because it's like, okay, I know this one's going to be super, super easy. And we all love easy. So you always want to clean up as much as you can. I always tell people, whenever you're doing restoration, you need to leave the vehicle in better condition than when you found it. So make sure that you guys are cleaning up all this crap, the residue from sanding. Now we're going to do just a quick dry. So next thing you want to do after spraying it is you want to dry it. Not just the headlight itself, but anything up here, because if I apply the clear coat and one of the little water droplets up here falls on the headlight after I just sprayed it, it's going to leave a big drip mark. So I always recommend drying the whole front end, making sure that there's nothing that could potentially mess up your beautiful job. I like to use these, I don't know what they're called. It's like a Chamois. It soaks up water really, really good, because you don't want to just clean up the water to prevent it from getting any water on the lens, but you also want to prevent it from causing any water marks or anything. Put that back in there. Now, next step, and you can skip this if you're a professional, you're doing work, it's a good idea to blast the water out. If you are a DIY person, you could just grab the towel and kind of like wedge it in between. But since you are using a pressurized aerosol can, put this right in the sun. Because you're using a pressurized aerosol can, you could blast any trapped water out right here. So I'll tell you right now, there's water trapped right here that I'm going to blast out. And if I'm spraying with the can pressure can blast it out. So I'm going to do it now. There. So now, when I spray with the can's not going to blast that water out and have it drip on the lens. Alright, so we're good to go there. Now, we're going to mask it off. While I do have alcohol and everything, you still want to try to prevent as much overspray as possible. People ask me about that all the time too. How much overspray are you getting on the car? It's not too much, because your mist, like the applicator, it's more mist that kind of goes everywhere. It's not so much as actual spray. So you're not like getting it on the vehicle. In the event that you do, if it's like super windy, it comes right off with rubbing alcohol. So you should have rubbing alcohol anyway, regardless. Even if you have a single kit and you're just doing it one time. You have the alcohol wipes. Now, if you watch my videos long enough, you'll know the wind loves to pick up when you're doing this step. So when I tape it, make sure that the wind is not going to blow this masking paper into the freshly coated headlight. So, and that has happened to me before. So what'll happen is you'll clean it, have it good to go, apply the clear coat, and a huge gust of wind comes in and blows the masking paper onto the headlight, and it creates a massive, like, just imprint. So you want to make sure you're careful with that. So I got rubbing alcohol here, so I'm just going to sanitize the lens. You don't want to use Dawn dish soap or nothing like that. No, nothing other than rubbing alcohol, because rubbing alcohol, it dries, it doesn't leave any residue behind, it picks up anything that you left on there. Just gonna dry it. So we are nice and dry. So we're using the Next Gen Headlight Solutions clear coat. You want to make sure that it's at room temperature, even just a little bit warm. You know, keep it in your pocket, and you want to shake it really well before spraying. Now, there's no polishing, so I'm just going to leave it like this. There's filling properties in the clear coat, so I'm just going to spray it, and it's going to fill all the microscopic cracks in the headlight. So it kind of embeds itself in that top layer of the headlight, so you get longer protection. Now, this is actually a very good example. You can see this one's directly in the sun and this one's not. So I'll tell you right now, I'm going to spray this one. It's going to have some flash off, but it's going to dry much faster than that side. Both flash off and like solidifying, being like tack free. So do a test spurt, make sure it's not spitting. You can see it's coming out as a horizontal line or vertical line, and you can see it's very thick. I mean, you can see that dripping. So you guys do it 4 inches from the lens. Spray it on nice and thick. We're just going to leave this in the sun. So you saw the flash off. It's still there. There's still a little bit right here, but give that time. It's going to clear up really quick. Tell you one thing, guys, it has been absolutely miserable out here doing restorations. I am like, due to the heat, not just the heat, but it's mainly the humidity here in Florida. It's to the point where I don't even I don't even want to do more than like maybe 3 a day, because I usually start, my first appointment is usually between 7:30 and 8, which is pretty early. But yeah, that's usually how it you're good, brother, you're good. This side's done if you want to see it. Yeah, just get the idea. I just sprayed it, so you just gotta give it a little time to glass over some more. Yeah, man. Gorgeous. Much better. Wait till you drive at night, you're gonna notice a massive difference right off the bat. So
what kind of sandpaper?
Just 600. Well, I started with 400, and then I finished with 600. So, and then that has filling properties in it, so I don't need to polish or nothing. Yeah, looks like a new light.
Oh yeah, good, man.
I appreciate that. It was worth the drive.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, if you want to watch me spray this side, it's pretty it's oddly satisfying, because it'll go from this to crystal clear like that in a second. Make sure we're all taped up. Yeah. Now you just gotta let it. So the solvents in the clear coat have to evaporate, so it's a little foggy, but you can see in real time it's starting to clear up.
Even here?
Yep. It's got some hardening properties in it that are activating.
Yeah.
By the time you come out, it'll be glassed over just like that side.
And how long it will last?
Between 3 and 5 years. So it depends on how well you take care of it. If you're doing a lot of highway driving and you're letting bugs bake onto the lens, then yeah, it's going to eat away at the clear coat pretty quick. But just be conscious of it. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what causes the original clear coat to deteriorate too. Just parking it in the sun all the time and not cleaning it when needed.
Yeah.
All right. You're all set, sir. It'll be good by the time you get out. You'll be
Can I drive it to the park?
yeah, you'll be good to go. Just snag some pictures over here.